today is about some new tools that I got that are hopefully going to make my life a little easier this upcoming mowing season. So let me jump right in here. Some of this I can do holding the camera. So this is the Tacomic. Get down here where you can see it. There's the part number and the brand. This is a blade balancer. So I'm sure you guys have probably seen this. There's a lot of YouTube videos on them. There we go. They're a very sensitive blade balancer, magnetic. So that's on a ball bearing. Basically, you place the blade on there and you bring the magnet to it, and this would actually be mounted, you know, up on the wall like this, and so your blade would balance left to right, horizontally, if that makes any sense. But I'll show you when I get that in place. I'm still kind of figuring out where I'm going to put this. I'm probably going to have my blade sharpening station outside somewhere, simply because of the noise and the grinder dust. So set that aside. Then here is the main thing the video is about. I'm going to go ahead and put the camera on the stand. This is the RBG 934 Rotary Blade Grinder. It's 2 boxes. The smaller box, I think, is probably the shroud for the catching the sparks, and I think there's also supposed to be an extra disc in here. Now, I ordered this off of Amazon. It pulls out, cut the tape just so we could get right into this without having to pull all the staples out. Whew, that thing is massive. Little box. Let's do that real quick. Okay. So there's the spare grinder disc. So yeah, 9 1/4 actually. So there's the spare disc. It's let's see, right at 1/4 inch thick. So, and then this is the spark arrestor, spark shroud. I'm not sure what it's called, but basically it goes on the back of the unit and catches your sparks. It's a 1-phase. Looking for the horsepower on it. Okay, 3/4 horsepower, 1,725 RPMs. It's just a 120 volt, so or 115 volt. So I don't have to have any special hookup. So here's the cord. I know what you guys are probably really interested in, me included, is seeing it in use, and we will get to that. I'm just for the guys that want to see what they're getting when it arrives. That's kind of what this video is about. So looks like a 5-foot cord. Here's your on-off. Let's see what happens. Oh wow, it's actually really quiet. That's running. So wait until it's actually rotating that way. So it's rotating away from me. Now obviously sharpening blades, it's not going to be that quiet, but let me see if I've got room here to put the, I have to back this thing up some, but I'm going to put Put the spark catcher on here, or the spark catcher. I know I'm butchering that. I'm not calling it the right thing, but anyways, it bolts on right here on both sides. So it takes up a pretty decent amount of space. Let me grab the tape measure again, because I'm kind of curious about that. I'm planning on probably building myself a little workstation of sorts just for this. So, okay, so to the front of the base plate, we'll say, is right at 23, well, a little less than 23, but pretty close. So about 23 inches deep and just over 20 long. And then how high is this thing with the spark catcher? 16 inches it looks like. So maybe a little less than 16, 15 and 3/4. So that kind of gives you some basic dimensions, guys. But I went with the bigger, the 934 instead of the 712, because all of my blades are commercial blades and they're pretty heavy. And I think the 712 would probably be plenty, but I priced the 712 and I priced the 934, as I said, on Amazon. And when I purchased this, there was, I believe it was $80 difference between the two. So for $80, I'm like, well, why not get the bigger one? It's a little bit more horsepower. I think the 712 is a half horsepower, if I'm not mistaken. So I thought, like I said, why not just go ahead and get the bigger one? Have the extra oomph, have the extra size. If I don't need it, I have it. If I do need it, I have it. So that's kind of my take on a lot of things. If I can go bigger and better, I always try to do that. Just because things will typically last longer, hold up better, and I'll get more productivity out of it. After spare disc, $687.52. Okay, that was the total. That was shipping and everything. Shipping was free. So I just pulled this up on Amazon again, and it's $701 and some change. So like I said, it went up. Like the day after I bought it, it went up. So I guess I got lucky. The timing was just right, something. But anyway, this thing will pay itself off in the first 2 or 3 months of the mowing season. And depending on how long that disc lasts, and then I've got another disc, if I get a full season out of, let's say, those 2 discs together, or even just this disc, if I get a full season out of it, it's already paid for itself 3 times by the end of the season. So other than the time it's going to take me to sharpen blades, which that's another reason why I went with this unit, because it is supposed to save you a great deal of time. It's supposed to be fast and effective. So that's yet to be seen, but there it is, guys. There's the RBG 934 Rotary Blade Grinder, manufactured by Wall Enterprises Incorporated in Indiana. So that's going to be it for this video. I'll get my my workstation set up and get it in place where I can actually use it, and we'll sharpen some blades and let you know what I think and how it works, and go from there. But that's super quiet. So I know it's not going to be that quiet when I'm running blades through it, but it's pretty quiet, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Get out there and make some money, and we'll catch you on the next one.